What's up, visionaries? Today, I want to talk to you about something basic today. It's not going to be flashy, it's not going to be exciting, but foundational. Most people don't actually understand their own financial position. And if you don't understand where you are, you can't intentionally move forward. You just stay busy, you stay stressed, and you stay confused about why nothing is changing. So, how did this get lost? I believe during the pandemic, financial literacy became trendy. Everyone was talking about net worth, cash flow, assets, liabilities. Spreadsheets were flying. Not really. Nobody really uses those. People were waking up, then the world sped back up. Now we live in a microwave brain economy again. Short attention span, endless content, constant noise. People forgot the boring stuff. And the boring stuff is what actually works. So let's define what net worth is. I'm going to slow this down and make it really simple for you. Net worth is one equation: assets minus liabilities. That's it. Assets are the things that you value, you own, and have value. Your home, your car, your investments, your cash, your retirement accounts. See, liabilities are the things you owe: mortgage, car loans, credit cards, student loans, personal debt, and then also those things that you think you need to enjoy life. You subtract what you owe from what you own. That number is your net worth. There's no judgment attached. Most people start at zero or negative net worth. Here's the part people don't like to hear. For most people starting out, that number is very, very small. As I said, sometimes it's negative, and that's normal. That's not failure. That's the starting line. The mistake is avoiding the number because you don't like how it feels. Ignoring it doesn't protect you. It delays. So why are you overthinking this? A lot of people overcomplicate money. They jump straight into investing strategy, side hustles, assets picks, without ever knowing their base. If you don't know your net worth, you're guessing. If you're guessing, you're reacting. And reacting is expensive. This is why I actually encourage you to use tools like ChatGPT or just some AI. Plug in your numbers, list your assets, list your liabilities, and calculate it. Not because AI is magic, but because clarity removes friction. See, this video is for the people who haven't done that yet or never had a strong enough reason to. Net worth is not a scoreboard. It's not an identity. Net worth is not who you are. It's just simply a measurement. Just like a scale doesn't judge you, it just tells you where you are today. See, you don't fix a number by wishing. You fix it by changing inputs. What actually moves net worth? There are only a few levers that move net worth over time. One, increase assets. Two, reduce bad liabilities. Three, improve your cash flow. Everything else is commentary. And this is where most people miss the real work. Discretionary income is the hidden lever most people don't know what discretionary income even is. So, discretionary income is what's left over after the necessities are covered. Not gross income, not what hits your bank account, what's actually free. My buddy who's a financial advisor, he always said, gross is like all the fish in the sea. Net is what you capture in the net. The number determines your flexibility. It determines how fast you can invest. It determines how resilient you are. And if you don't know that number, you don't actually know your financial capacity. See, income actually matters more than picking your investment, and it's the hard truth. Most people don't have an investment problem. They have an income problem. You can't optimize a portfolio if there's nothing consistently feeding it. Keep that 9 to 5. This is why increasing your value in the marketplace matters. Skills, experience, leverage, ownership. That's how discretionary income grows. That's how investing becomes sustainable instead of stressful. The mindset shift that most people never make. This is where I'll reference the infamous Rich Dad, Poor Dad and the cash flow quadrant. This isn't about hustle culture. It's about orientation. See, employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Most people stay on the left side forever because they never create margin. The goal isn't to quit your job overnight. The goal is to slowly shift how money works for you. Having an identity, clarity, confidence, conviction. Right word, patiently and intentionally. See, this actually still matters today. All of this sounds basic. That's the point. The fundamentals didn't stop working. People just stopped respecting them. net worth, cash flow, discretionary income, skill development. These are not outdated ideas. These are timeless ones. So if you want to increase your net worth, you don't start with crypto. You don't start with stocks, and you don't start with internet hype, box trucks, and all this other shit. You start with clarity. Know your numbers, understand your position, increase your value, create margin. Everything else builds on that foundation. If this helped you think more clearly, let me know in the comments. Now, I'm on a journey to reach 100,000 subscribers. And in order to do that, I would need to make content that you guys actually enjoy, right? If there's anything that you think that you can learn from someone like me, I'm someone who is self-educated and self-made, financially free multimillionaire. And if there's anything that I can do to tell you, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have many businesses. I have a storage unit business. I invest in real estate. I enjoy reading financial statements on stocks and things like that. If there's anything that I can do to help, one, you can easily just join my free community by clicking the link in the description. But something that's also free is just hitting like, sharing this video, and subscribing to the channel. And I promise you, my main goal is to over deliver. Well, guys, until again, I hope to see you on the next one.